General Hospital spoilers. Spencer fumes as Baby Ace gets Cassadine fortune VIDO. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel General Hospital Update. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel. The intriguing world of Victor Cassadine's will on General Hospital. Hey there, General Hospital fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and I want to talk about this upcoming will of Victor Cassadine and some spoilers about Spencer Cassadine, spoiling for a fight. And I'm wondering if this will reading is going to turn everyone on their ears, because someone very unlikely could inherit everything. Could it be little baby Ace Cassadine who gets the fortune from Victor? Let's dig into this and talk about it for just a minute. The enigma of the will invitations and Esmond Prince's involvement on GH. So, I want to dig into this because the invitations for the will reading have been making their rounds this week on General Hospital, and we have not seen Esmond Prince get one yet. That doesn't mean that she won't. Or maybe she's not invited to the will reading because she wasn't intended to be part of the process. Remember, Victor had sent his henchmen to knock her out and steal Ace Cassadine because Victor was so disgusted at Nicholas Cassadine. He was disgusted with Spencer Cassadine, and he basically was ready to write them both off. And he was just going to raise baby Ace as the next generation of Cassadine in his not-so-tender loving way. So this week, we've seen a lot of the other Cassadines get invitations. And you know there are more Cassadines on General Hospital than you tend to think about, because they don't always use that name. For instance, Sam McCall and Alexis Davis. The surprising Cassadines and the tangled relations on General Hospital. They are both Cassadines, and Alexis got an invite. Ava Jerome is a Cassadine of sorts, although I'm trying to remember if she and Nicholas. I think they finalized their divorce, and that's why she has hold of Windermere right now. And of course, she thinks her husband, Nicholas, is dead, but he is in a coma and being held by whoever controls Mason in Austin. So we'll have to see which Gatlin Holt person has hold of Nicholas on General Hospital. But for right now, he's off the scene. He's not going to be inheriting anything. So the invitations have been going out. Anna Devane got one, and Spencer is invited, of course. No doubt he'll probably bring along Trina, so I'm really interested right now if Esmond Prince is going to get an invitation. And maybe the courier who's been going around and dropping all these off, maybe he just hasn't gotten to her yet. Speculating the future in GA. Victor Cassadine's will reading. And the reason I wonder that is because of some of the other General Hospital spoilers for next week. So obviously, we have got Victor Cassadine's will reading. And that means he knew that there was a possibility that he was not going to survive what happened. And it seems that he made a mistake in arrangements. The question is, when did he write this will? Because the timing of it is very important. Because if Baby Ace wasn't born yet, then maybe Baby Ace is not gonna be part of it. But then spoilers for next week, Tuesday, May 23rd. Official General Hospital spoilers say that Spencer Cassadine is spoiling for a fight. So I am wondering if, at the will reading, he loses it because Spencer has been very upset about his trust fund and different things. The controversial trust fund. A twist in the tale of Cassadine family on General Hospital. Remember, Nicholas Cassadine had actually given Ava Jerome control over it as punishment for Spencer and Esmond targeting her, stalking her, and scaring the stew out of her. So we will definitely have to see if that's what the fight is about. Maybe Spencer is about to be out of luck on General Hospital. With his dad missing and then with Victor dead. Who is it that controls the family fortune? That is a very big question, because it always goes to the eldest Cassadine. And of course, Valentin Cassadine is alive. Again, we're back to the question of when this will be written because, for a while, Victor Cassadine thought Valentin Cassadine was dead. So, unless Victor executed a new will aboard the Haunted Star, after the revelation that Valentin was alive, it seems like Valentin might have been taken out of it. Deciphering the last will of a Cassadine. The dramatic history and intricacies of Cassadine will readings. So it's all about the timing on General Hospital. What's really funny is the last will reading of a Cassadine. I don't know if y'all remember, was Helena Cassadine several years ago, and she had given this hideous painting of her to, was it to Nicholas? To somebody. There was like all this stuff. They built up this big deal about her will, and people got very specific things. And then most of it came to absolutely nothing. Like they had started writing a plot, and then they were just like, nah. And they just dropped it. Because I believe at Helena Cassadine's will reading. Y'all check me on this in the comments. But didn't she give Alexis Davis and Sam each a penny, and basically saying that was all they were worth because they weren't real Cassadines? If you don't remember this, Helena stabbed Alexis's mother to death on General Hospital. She was like an opera singer or something that Mikos had fallen for, and Helena wasn't going to have that. And she killed Alexis's mother. I'm thinking it happened like right in front of her. That's what I'm remembering from the history. I'll look back at previous GH will readings and the ensuing drama. But the bottom line is there is no Cassadine will reading that is not without drama on General Hospital. Helena definitely delivered, so it seems like Victor needs to top it. And of course, Helena and Victor are both Valentine's parents. But that hadn't even been written or retconned yet. And so when Helena's will was read, that wasn't even on anybody's plate because nobody knew she had this secret. General Hospital's Spencer Cassadine. At the crossroads of legacy and loyalty. So the big question is the spoiler about Spencer Cassadine about the will because he's furious that his little brother will be inheriting everything. Right now, Spencer is very determined to remain in his brother's life. He told Prince on a recent General Hospital episode, no matter where she went, no matter what she did, no matter where she settled down, he would be right behind her. The fate of Ace Cassadine and the question of wealth in General Hospital. Because he is not going to not have his baby brother in his life. So no matter where she goes, he'll be right there. Not necessarily trying to take his brother, but to remain in his brother's life. He even told her, you buy a house, I buy the house next door. Well, that's all well and good because Spencer is used to having lots of assets and freedom and bottomless wealth. You know, he liked to mock the rest of the kids in Port Charles for being townies when he lived on a private island on General Hospital. But could it be that little Ace Cassadine walks out of this will reading as the big winner? And, you know, maybe Alexis and Sam will get another 2 pennies. That would be kind of funny. The complex Cassadine relations on General Hospital. Valentin has shown interest in them, and he is very nice to them. And he and Alexis have a nice sibling bond. But actually, they're not siblings at all now. They found out, because he thought that he was, you know, Mikko's kid. So they are both related in as much as they are Cassadines. But they're not siblings. But he does like her. But you know, other people in the family definitely don't consider them real Cassadines. Victor has never shown any interest in Sam or Alexis. Other is just, you know, sideline. What he didn't consider real Cassadines. So the bottom line is, what has he invited all these people to do on General Hospital? The very fact that Anna Devane got an invitation tells me that he probably recently rewrote this will after. I mean, he shot her. And then he thought she was dead. And then she showed up on the ship. Speculating on the details of Victor's will in GA. When the will comes out, I think we're all gonna have to question. When the heck did he write this? Did he write this before he shot her and before, you know, he knew they were back together? It's just all the timelines of all this Victor stuff, it's so convoluted. But it should be a lot of drama next week on General Hospital. The future of the Cassadine fortune. Predictions and theories. A couple of more things to say about that. Other than the fact that if Ace Cassadine had a pile of money, then that means Esme might have come from her son. What do you think about it? It could be, I mean realistically, Victor had wanted to kill most of these people. So if his plan succeeded, they'd be dead. And so maybe he thought it wouldn't matter because he'd be alive. So Victor Cassadine's machinations and plotting are still questionable on General Hospital. But I do wonder because baby Ace is little. So if he leaves that stack of cash to him, then does that mean that Valentine and Spencer will be cut off from the family funds and will both have to work for a living? And if so, does all the money go to baby Ace Cassadine? Who's in charge? The question of executorship in Victor's will. Then who is the executor? Who's gonna be the person in charge of distributing the funds to that baby? You know, Victor might trust Laura Spencer Collins to do it. That's the only person I can think of only because he knows that she is painfully ethical at this point in her life. So what do you think? Who do you want to get the money? And do you think Spencer's gonna blow a gasket if baby Ace gets the whole Cassadine pile? Get all the latest General Hospital spoilers and updates. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel.